Welcome back to another episode of On the Porch with Front Porch Music.
On the front porch.
Yeah, you just can't help yourself, can you?
Not one time. Today we had a really deep conversation with Shawnee Kish. We had a bit of a therapy session.
It was great. We also had quite a bit of fun in amongst all of that too. Shawnee is participating as a finalist in the Top of the Country program this year with SiriusXM, which is really exciting. So we'll see that final in Saskatoon. So we talked a little bit about the program. Her album is nominated for Alternative Country Album of the Year at the CCMAs as well, which is incredibly exciting. And she just signed a distribution deal with Warner and ADA Music, which is really big. So, lots going on for Shawnee.
Yeah, we talked about how a lot of this success that she's seeing is a bit of a FU to the haters. And we'd love to see it. And we also talked about how Jenna's going to be joining her on stage at Lasso and at the CCMA. So we're very excited for that.
Catch me making my debut.
What are you singing?
I don't know yet.
So here's our conversation with Shawnee Kish. Do 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 da 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 da.
I think we need to have outtakes of literally just you doing that, because sometimes it's like do 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 do, and sometimes it's like do 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 do. It's just that'd be funny.
I feel it in my soul.
Welcome to On the Porch with Front Porch Music, Shawnee Kish. How are
thank
you?
you for having me. I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Why don't we do the thing where you start at the beginning for a few minutes? Yeah.
Because this is our first time really chatting, so we don't really know a whole lot about you other than what we read on the internet. You can't believe everything on the internet.
Okay, how beginning? Because
where are you from? How did you get into music? What was your plan B that you now don't have to worry about?
Yeah, so I had no plan B. We'll get into that later also. I grew up in Welland, Ontario. I and my family as members of the Six Nations Grand River. I am a citizen of the Six Nations Grand River. I am Two-Spirit, and my story is, I began singing as a Shania Twain impersonator when I was young. That was my very first job.
Okay, stop.
So it was in my hometown at local parades and anywhere where somebody would listen to me, I would be singing. So basically that's where I got my start. But when I was a teenager, I learned, I was struggling with my identity and home life and, social life and school life and just, struggling. And music, I attribute to saving my life. Music really gave me something to hope and dream for. And that has been my journey ever since, just honoring that, hope and dream that I have and sharing that.
Did you grow up in a musically influenced family, or did you find that yourself?
Yes and no. We had music. Nobody in my family was, I guess, musically inclined, I think I would say. But and in any professional way, but we had, there was always instruments in the house and music playing in the house. I had a very lively family, so, there was always joy through music in the house.
Okay, I need the visual of the family and I can visualize the excitement because I have similar. I wouldn't call it my first job, but when I was 3 and I was just getting out of being an only child and got my first sibling got to join the family, I had a crisis of nobody's paying attention to me anymore. My mom said I would stand
she still has that crisis
on chairs. Stop. I would stand on chairs and say everybody listen to me sing. Not a singer, by the way, but when you're a child, you can get away with whatever you want. And I would sing Shania Twain for everybody all the time. So I'm is this what you did?
We could have been best friends.
There's so many similarities, Jenna. Only one can actually sing.
We still could be. We
could be best friends. I will do that with you now. I still do that now. And I definitely did that. And I was the same way. I was look at me. And I'd get on tables. And I have a video of me actually on my Instagram. One of the very first videos was me singing, not Shania Twain, but just side, everywhere, side. And I'm singing on with this raspy voice. But I still do that. I still get up in public places and I'm look at me. Singing.
Content idea. This September, the CCMAs, Jenna and Shawnee are doing this somewhere.
This can be arranged.
Hey, feel free to bring me up during your Sirius XM finale. I know it's high stakes, but like, don't worry, I won't mess it up.
Oh, I hope you mean that, because
do I.
Because every single show, I've always brought in someone up, especially like if we do a Shania cover. So I'm gonna find you,
Shawnee. When I tell you I will pay you a lot of money for this, I'm not kidding.
I have a song called Tequila Knows Me, and practice it. So we can't do any covers for that program, so we won't be able to do Shania one for that one. But or Ride at Dawn, you could, because that's an upper too, and you know you and if you're not comfortable singing, we could see your best dance moves.
God, I can't do either.
It's okay. It's
I've watched myself into
it's all about the joy.
It's
just
true.
Everyone look at me. Do nothing.
Do not look at me.
Look at me. Twerking.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay.
So what was when you were growing up doing, your first job you said was doing like Shania impersonations. What was when did you know that you could do that impersonation? And B, when was it like, this is what I'm going to do to make a bit of money?
Man, so I was walking in the mall, and I saw this Miss Canadian pageant thingy. And I had said to myself, well, I can do that. And I signed up for it, and I couldn't. I was real awkward. I was an awkward kid. And the pageant part wasn't my cup of tea. All due respect to anyone that it is for, but it wasn't my cup of tea. I was just like an oddball, artsy kid. But there was a talent segment, and I sang a Shania Twain song, and then it like remixed into a cheerleading like dancing thing. It's so funny looking back now, but the Shania Twain part stuck, and it stuck in some people's minds. Like, this little girl sounds like Shania Twain. She's in a cheerleading outfit. It's weird. But I was then hired to like perform at local birthday parties and parades and festivals and things happening. And for a couple of years, I did that.
That's like the definition of grassroots.
Yeah.
When did you like decide you were going to write songs and you were going to like...
To move from Shania to Shawnee?
Yeah, like original music.
I think I have like tapes of back in the day when you could record on like a like the old school, what are they called?
Like a boombox or whatever?
A boombox, yeah, you could record. And I would pick up, my dad's guitar or sit on the piano and kind of record songs at a very early age. But when I got in high school, I would say I really began to struggle. And, I needed help. I needed help that I couldn't find anywhere else. And music, I just started writing my feelings, writing what I was going through, writing the struggles, writing all of it. And it just gave me this sense of, I think, just hope, belonging. It just made me feel like I could do something more than what I was struggling with.
That's something a lot of people, one, like struggling with identity and purpose is like incredibly common and not talked about enough. But on that note, like the way like different forms of art are how people can find like their own form of therapy, especially when it's like, I don't know how to talk about these things, but I can find myself in such like creative outlets. So it's like super, one, inspiring, like hearing you just be quite open about that, but also like it is more common than we think and people don't talk about it enough.
For sure, especially for like kids. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, it's
hard.
It's so hard finding yourself and not knowing, not all of us have, we all have different stories and different backgrounds, and not all of us grew up in places that fostered those things. And so when you are going through all of that and you don't have the tools or even the power as a young person to even control your circumstances, what do you do? Who do you turn to? Where do you go? Like, it can be such a lonely place that feels, it's a dangerous place to be in. And so to find something you love and hold on for dear life is something that can save your life, something that can just help you get through those moments until you can have that power and control as you kind of grow into yourself.
100%. This feels like a weird but interesting thing to plug. CAMH, which is the Center for Addiction and Mental Health, has an entire music therapy program for children. And just like you mentioning kids early in your sentence or in your sentiment here, 40% of children will experience mental health crisis of some sorts before they're 18, and that's just a huge number. This is completely non-sponsored, but I was it's so fresh in my mind. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, but CAMH has a really nice music therapy program for young kids, and for, I think it's up to 18 years old. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyways, just like another reminder that like traditional forms of healing are not always the solution to how to move through things, right?
The arts are often like the gateway, especially for young kids, because it's a way to express yourself that's not talking to your parents or talking to an adult that you already know, and it's just a way to get feelings out.
Especially when it's like hard, when you don't have the place at home, you don't feel like at school. Like sometimes moving through things alone is like, there's a lot of power in that and struggle as well. But having being able to find something that isn't in people is not the wrong thing,
Yeah, for sure. I think in my life, I have learned that I will always be my biggest champion. Like I'm very lucky and I have a wonderful wife and beautiful 2-year-old daughter now. But I learned in that time that, there was a point, to be quite frank and honest with you, there was a point in those years where I had a choice to give up or to choose to fight for my life. And I decided to do that. And I'm so glad that I did, because I learned that, gosh, that struggle really did make me who I am. And now I can stand up, and be a part of the industry and show up for myself and be who I am and come up against life struggles. And I know that I can handle it because I have. And that's why it's so, such a vulnerable place to be in when you're young, because you don't quite know that yet. And so, yeah, any way that we can advocate as, adults for those young people who need that message is so, like, everything. It's why I do what I do. It's why I never give up. It's why I show up in these spaces and I go through all, kick down the doors, because it's not even for me. It's for that one that needs it the same way that I have and do.
Yeah. So this feels like a good time to plug in some music. Your single Ride at Dawn, which is at radio now. How does that single, and obviously all of your music, how does that feel like your vessel for, one, reaching people, and two, I guess acknowledging people who may feel similar things that you have and experience similar things that you have?
Yeah, so I found out I was participating in Top of the Country. So when I made the top 8, we were to choose a song, and it would be filmed and shared with this massive audience that they have. It's such a huge platform, and I thought, I don't think I have the song that I would want to share. So we got to write a new one. So we had, it was like 5 days or a week or something to write this song. And I went to kind of my creative team and I was like, this is what I want to say. And so Ride at Dawn really was this idea to champion each other and ourselves, and to use that huge platform and stage to be able to just inspire people. Like, that is what I love so much about being a singer, is having that reach and being able to empower people the way that music has for me. So being able to say, we ride at dawn and it's together. It's for ourselves. We show up here. We're in this space. We got here ourselves, but we're also going to ride with each other. And as it should be, we have to champion each other. That's the message I wanted to speak.
Has the top of the country experience been like for you? Because there's a lot of cool things that go along with it, and there's only a handful of people who have experienced it in the past. So what has it been like so far?
It's been magical. I feel like the boys who are participating, Morgan and Blue Ridge Band, we're like family. We got to spend a week in Nashville together, and it was incredible. And they're so talented. And even, everybody at the CCMAs and SiriusXM has just been full championing who I am. I feel like as a female artist, as an indigenous artist, as a two-spirit artist, I really feel backed and supported. That's a new feeling for me. Then that is really, really, that has given me a sense of, I think, confidence that to feel that support from them. And that's been, as an artist, it's been really, really, it's changed sort of the way that they walk. I think the way that I walk into on a stage, it truly has made me feel a lot of confidence in who I am as an artist.
When you look back at the last 5 years, can you think of some of those because spoiler alert, everyone, the music industry is not the walk in the park that you may think it is, and being a superstar is not not for many, unfortunately, but it is a really hard career and a really hard industry. Can you think of some of the lessons and experiences you've had that in the moment you're like, why me? And now looking back, you're like, I had to go through that. If I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be here. This isn't how I'd be showing up today.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's so many lessons along the way. I think when I first came out, it was a lot of talk about me changing who I was in order to fit some sort of female role that was in at the time, which is always changing what's expected. Yeah. So it was like, okay, what's in is your hair's short. Let's wear wigs. And I was dressing up in wigs and and then I walked into rooms feeling like, a simple question like, okay, let us know who you are. What's your story? And I couldn't answer the question. I'd look to my team and be like, well,
who do I need to be?
who are we again? What's the plan? And I was younger at that time, and just how much that's not why I do music. It's that, that's not why I started music. And it's taken me time to kind of break out of that and around those people. And then I realized I have to be authentically, unapologetically myself, because if I am not, what is the point of this at all? What am I building towards? Something that certainly won't be sustainable for me and it won't be healthy. So, and then with the authenticity comes struggle also, which I have experienced a lot as of lately, I would say. And the more my career grows, I think the bigger that gets. There, is conversations that are being had without me present, and stories being told, and about my identity and as an Indigenous person, or if I'm not enough, or me as a two-spirit person, or even me being female in the country music space, and kind of the things that I don't deserve or won't ever get because of that reason. So there's different pressures that I have felt, definitely, as of lately, specifically. And that part has been really hard. It's been really hard on my mental health. But I have channeled that. And as of recently, I felt like it took me out for a minute and made me feel, I don't think I can do this, actually. I don't know if this is the space that like I'm built for. But of course I figured out how to channel that and use that fuel for this fire that I want to be bright, and so yeah, and there's songs like when I get to sing Ride at Dawn, and I just headlined my first country music festival, and it was an all women's night, and I sang Ride at Dawn, and everybody was singing it back, and I thought, damn, this was the whole point. Like this is the point. They feel strong. Their hands are up in the air. They feel strong, which makes me feel strong because I'm doing something. I can't stop because it's hard, or because people don't think I should, or because someone thinks that I don't deserve it. I can't stop. I won't.
And those people who are saying those things to you or about you behind your back or whatever, those are kind of I mean, in my opinion, the reason why you need to keep going. I mean, there's people out there who, for all the loud, obnoxious people, there's someone silently there who needs what you're doing and who's finding purpose in what you're doing. So I think that's an even bigger FU to the people who are not being supportive.
And I've got to experience a few of those FUs where it's like, and I'm going to at the CCMAs when I'm performing on stage, and I know there's some people that think that I don't deserve a space there. I can't wait for that performance, because that's one of my FUs. That's like, I know that I have powwow lungs. I know I can sing my tail off. I know that I can perform. I know that I can connect with these people because it's authentic, because it's real, because we're feeling what we should be feeling in the moment. And that's like, you know what? You can watch that. Go ahead and watch.
Well, I can't wait to be there to watch that. Fuck you to those people.
Yeah.
Like, you're celebrating quite a bit at the CCMAs this year. You are a finalist in Top of the Country, which is really exciting. But you have a nomination for a CCMA this year, which is pretty cool. Is this your first, if not like recognizing the album that's nominated? Like, how's that feel?
It's honestly, I was not expecting that at all. So when it did happen, I was blown away, absolutely blown away. And I'm incredibly grateful and proud of kind of everything it took to get to this moment and time. And it's just, I know that the journey has come with so much more than just writing an album and writing songs and then releasing them. It's like blood, sweat, and tears all around, and constant self-analyzing of just this, for better or for worse, actually, of this determination to become who I'm meant to become and have more self-love and self-confidence. And so anyways, it's incredible. I could talk about it forever because it's an incredible feeling. And I'm really excited to be participating this year at the CCMAs as a nominee.
Yeah. We are also very proud to be nominees this year.
Yay!
I just felt like I had to. I literally don't tell. It's funny because we're like so. I don't know about you, Logan, unless you're telling the entire town of Aurelia, but I've like told people like about our podcast recently, and I've been like, yeah, it's actually like nominated for CCMA, like second. And then people give me the reaction like, why haven't you said that? I'm like, maybe we should just say it more often.
You should say it. You should say it, and you should feel proud. That is amazing and incredible. Congratulations.
And we just had to have you on, obviously.
Yay, thank you. I'm glad you did. And now we know each other.
Just 3 nominees hanging out, no big deal.
Yeah, just 3 nominees no big deal.
Out. Wow, that's the episode title. Just 3 nominees hanging out.
2 Shania Twain impersonators. Logan,
what's
Any
yours?
man of mine.
Oh, guys, this is midday on a Tuesday. Relax, please.
So good. I need more coffee.
I need my first coffee.
First, it's 1 p.m.
I know.
That's crazy. Okay, so you also have a single coming out.
I do. Yes.
Can we talk about the new one?
Yes, I am honestly, as soon as I released my debut album, I was like, I'm already ready to keep going. I have so much now that I know that like this is what we're doing, this is where we're going. It was such a aha moment. So I've been releasing music like crazy. And I have a single coming out next month, which is called Ride the River. And my favorite line is sweet tea in my liquor. I found the sweet in the bitter. I'm trying to think of where the chill pill. I just can't remember any damn lyrics ever.
But when you're on stage, it's all good, right?
We'll see. We'll see. But the good thing is that's when I forget the lyrics, that's when you're gonna dance.
Yeah, that's what you're on stage for, Jenna.
On it. Distraction.
I need a break from the world. That's what it was. No, I ain't in a hurry. I need a break from the world and take a chill pill. Ride the river, not the wave. And it's this idea where you're like, man, we're so busy like trying to ride the wave and get on this big journey of like, but like calm down. I'm so in the like calm down. Hold on a second, just enjoy what you have, enjoy the moment, and go with the river and forget the wave. Just like sit with it for a minute. I spent so much time running, and like, gotta go. We have to do this, and it has to be bigger, and it has to be better, and it's so much pressure and stress. It's like, just take a chill pill.
Yeah, that's a great reminder. Because it's so easy to just keep going. Okay, what's next?
Yeah. And I feel like we're trained for that we come by it honestly. But I've found a lot of peace lately in just kind of taking a moment and be like, you don't need to self-analyze to the point where you can't enjoy what you have and you can't enjoy your life. You can take a chill pill.
I'm obsessed with the Ride the River as a metaphor in general, though. Now I'm going back to work and going to use that constantly.
Just ride the river, Dave.
Yeah. Get out of here, Dave.
Dave? Ride the river, Dave. Take a chill pill.
That's the best. And we got that little sneak peek. That will come out later next month.
August 23rd. Something like that.
Towards the end of
August something.
You gotta follow Shawnee to find out. Hit that pre-save link.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. See? Details. Who needs them? Ride the river, not the wave. We don't need details. We're just living our lives. Lyrics? Don't need them.
Don't need them.
Honestly, I'm a big believer. They laugh at me like when I go into studio to write because I'm like, forget it. You don't forget that word. You don't need a word. Just, I'm like, no, Shawnee, you need like real words. Like, no. Sometimes music doesn't speak and it's just like, it's unspoken. It's an unspoken language. I feel like words are overrated. As a singer,
Bedingfield said, the rest is still unwritten. Leave it that way, maybe.
Exactly. Yes. I'm just going to release a whole song with no words. That would be my greatest dream.
It's different every time that you hit play.
It gets different every time. Yeah. No, same melody. So you can sing to it. No, actually, that's brilliant.
So needless to say, lots happening this year. Lots of music. What are you most looking forward to? Because obviously, like, you're part of a really great program and you have music coming, but that's like part of the game. So like, what are you looking forward to?
I am dreaming about getting on the road. I haven't done like an official tour. So, I've had busy seasons where it's festival gigs and, doing theater shows. Yeah, just doing shows. This is why I do what I do. I love performing. So being able to, take my family on the road and be able to do gigs, a lot of them, is the dream and is the goal.
Does the whole fam come with you?
They do often. Not right now. My daughter's 2 and she's like a weird age where she doesn't understand the word no. So she's like on a plane. It doesn't work because it's like, no, you can't stand up and use the chairs as monkey bars. And you say no. And she's like, screw you. That's
But what if I do anyway?
Yeah, but what if I do it anyways? Exactly. And she's jumping from seat to seat. So it's not fun for anyone. She doesn't enjoy it. So right now she doesn't really come with us, unless it's like a long kind of span. Anything more than a few days, I don't like being away from her at all ever. So that's hard. But yeah, my wife is wifeager. She's wifeagering. She's wife manager, and she's great at it. Yeah, so she comes with a lot of the time. But the dream is to, have us all together all the time, and we don't have to separate ever.
Oh my God, perfect.
Do you see any like similarities in your daughter as far as creativity and music, or is she doing her own thing?
She's a damn ass firecracker. I'll tell you that right now. And she comes by that honestly because my wife also is. She is fierce. She's a fierce little lady. She is not afraid at all of anything ever. And it's great because that's what I wanted. When I first found out that we were having a girl, people were like, oh man, like, get ready, those girls. And it's like, no, screw you. Like, I want her to be that. Now I'm experiencing that. And I definitely understand a little bit what they were talking about. Yeah. But like,
don't you always want her to be like loud and fierce and
I do.
doing exactly what she wants to do and being who she wants to be? Yeah. That's like,
yeah,
you just gotta get through the early years.
Until she's playing the monkey bars on the plane.
Until she's playing monkey bars on the plane, or she's like, yeah, she gets into a lot. But it's amazing to see her grow, and she loves music. Anytime she's always talking to, because we ask Alexa to play a song and she thinks it's called Titi. So she'll be like, Titi. And she doesn't understand how to make it play music, but she's always trying to listen and jam out to music. And she sings the hell out of Wheels on the Bus.
Oh, banger.
And she's got all the dance moves, so it's incredible. When she's in the back of the car, and we're like, the wheels on the bus go round and round, round, and sing it, Harley, round, honk, honk, the babies on the bus go, and we just forever and ever. Yeah, you haven't even heard Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
A children's album.
Yes.
So
honestly,
your daughter.
Yes, absolutely.
So fun.
That will happen for sure.
Low key, there's money in it, so.
Okay, good.
High key.
I'm in.
Yeah, very high key.
It's great. They pay for her schooling. It's wonderful. I'm down.
Exactly. So you are also headed to Lasso, no?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you there.
Are you going to be at Lasso?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So then you can make your debut at Lasso.
Oh,
it's your dress rehearsal.
Your dress rehearsal. Not kidding.
Just kidding. Jenna's never going to be where you are ever.
I am busy during whatever interview slot. I can't make your set, sorry.
Sorry, I can't make that, girls. I'm not available.
I am not available.
It's okay, I'll find you.
No.
No, you offered, and I
didn't know what I was offering. I didn't know it was real.
You're right. It has to be real.
It's real. It's really real. Here's the thing I know about, because I always go out into the crowd, like pretty much every time at a show, and I look for the person who like, no, not me, no, but like they want to, but they're not, but they just need a little push. They just need like a little like gentle, like, I got you. We're going to do this together. And then they do it, and then they're so happy they did it. So maybe that'll be you.
I'm making a sign. Jenna's ready to go on stage.
Jenna's ready.
It's really subtle.
She's like, no, not me. And you're like, yeah. Jenna's here for the party.
And then when you're on stage, and Shawnee, when you look at her because you forget the lyrics, you're like, your turn, Jenna.
Yes. That is what I do too. That's actually the whole shtick. Where I'm like, tell me on the world to take a what? What are we taking? I don't know where we are, what we're doing.
And we're coming towards the end of our time here together, which is crazy. It's flown right by. But thank you so much for joining us, Shawnee.
Thanks for the hang, you guys.
We'll see you at Lasso, and we'll see you at the CCMAs.
All right, Jenna, keep working on your vocals. Just give us a little bit. Just a quick little. I'm going out tonight. Okay, fine.
Thanks for listening to another episode of On the Porch with Front Porch Music. We're so lucky to be able to chat with artists and make episodes like this one. If you like the podcast, remember to rate and review us, and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. It's the easiest way to support the show. Remember to check out frontporchmusic.ca to keep up with new music releases, exclusive artist interviews, and more. We'll catch you again on The Porch in a couple of weeks. On The Porch is hosted by Logan Miller and Jenna Weiser, and produced and edited by Jason Saunders. That's me. Our theme song was written, produced, and performed by Owen Wrigley.